Henry, you finally picked up your phone.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ox and I are out in the middle of a report. He's taking forever at the moment. So I have time to talk.
That's good to hear. I hope that went well. Also, I am back in town now. I had to cut my mission the moment I heard news that you believe that the kid is ready to get trained.
Yeah, since the sports festival is over, we can finally begin. He should be on his way.
We can, if you won't stand in his way, Henry. Did you tell him yes?
Yes, I did. So go crazy how far you can train him. And if he asks any questions about, then change the topic.
Henry, you know I don't like lying to the poor boy, especially about this. You and me both know that he deserves to know the truth. He's your son. If you really think that he's ready for this training, he won't be fully prepared until he knows the truth, Henry.
Look, I'm planning on telling him. I just need proper time to tell him. If I tell him right off the bat, Eli will freak. I need to gather things to show him. I want to avoid anything bad from happening, Kenjiro.
Maybe you avoiding things will cause something even more bad to happen here, Henry.
That's why I'm preparing. I can't just say it out loud.
I guess you're right. It'd be a tad bit hypocritical on my end, since I haven't even told Rumi about it yet.
When were you gonna tell her?
I don't know. She's been wanting to talk about how she's been wanting to spend more time with me. Possibly take things a further step in our relationship. But you know how serious I take my work and stuff, especially when you know who is still out there.
Yeah, considering that he just resurfaced. We've been trying to find his trail since then. Sadly, no leads at this moment in time. When he decides to show himself. But hey, you just reminded me. I have a date night again.
Date? So you and Inko finally decided to take a leap of faith, I see.
Well, that leap was taken 7 years ago. The kids don't know. Now that's an awkward secret.
Yeah, for that talk, I will not be around, respectfully. I can see it now already. You in Inko's face when trying to explain to those boys.
Yeah, they are gonna freak. But hey, maybe sometime later we can have a double date with our ladies. After you're done with training Eli.
That will be interesting. I will see what I can do. You know, after I train the boy, I do gotta get back on searching for more information and things that Rose left behind.
This must be the place they talked about. This Kenjiro guy. I've never heard of him until now. But I guess this is where I'll be living for the month. Until the internship is done. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Ah, you must be Mr. Gravi. I'll be showing you around this lovely mansion, and after that, I will send you straight to Mr. Furinji's room. He's eager to meet you, sir.
Thank you very much. least I won't hit my head on the way in through the door.
Ah, I see you take a liking to the decor. This mansion of one of many that Mr. Furinji owns always has many different surprises. Now, Mr. Gravi, my dear boy, you have access to every room. But this one, please do not enter this room.
Understood. But where's Kenjiro at?
Down the hall to the left, and you will see his office door open. He will be in there, doing paperwork.
Sure thing. Thank you very much. Hello?
It's open.
You must be Kenjiro. My father said I'll be having my internship with you.
I haven't seen you since you were 1 year old. Let alone, look at you now. Still with a lot of potential, I see, like father, like son. Is that how people say it? Anyways, kid, important question. Do you believe you have a lot of potential?
I guess I do. I don't recall seeing you as a baby, though. Normally, I remember people's faces. Must have been when I was asleep.
Good kid. Very good. And as for you not recalling me, you were always sleeping. The sleepiest baby I ever seen. I did almost see you again when you were 6, but then I was summoned to another mission to go on, but that's the day you were introduced to your Aunt Rumi.
Whoa, hold up. You know my auntie?
Your aunt never mentioned me?
Nope, never once. Majority of the time, she and I went to cool places, and went to the gym most of the time as a kid.
The audacity of that woman. What I'm gonna do with that woman. Kid, me and your aunt has been dating ever since you were 5. The only reason she met you in the first place because me and your father haven't seen each other in years. I wanted him to meet your aunt, but then I got called for a week-long important mission, and ever since, I guess now, she has been holding that over my head. And now my own nephew don't even know I even existed.
You're dating my auntie? Whoa! I wonder why she never mentions you. Usually she tells me everything.
Yeah, wonder why. Petty woman. I'm gonna have to have a very, very special call with that woman later. Anyways, kid, I saw you at the sports festival. I gotta say, your skills are very impressive. But being impressive isn't gonna get you anywhere if you want to be a good hero.
It's from hard work and knowing what to do. Especially since I'm here to advance my skills.
Fortunately, kid, that's wrong. It isn't your skill you need, Eli. It's your mind that you need to control. Here, take a look at this. This is the footage of the USJ attack on your class. And this footage right here is you going berserk. See how normal you were and your friend was fighting and teaming up? But as soon as your good friend, his name is Izuku, right? He got hurt and something shifted in you. You allowed whatever that's deep inside you out. And that's on you. And you could have got someone hurt or worse.
Wait, you have footage of it? I thought all the power went out when the villains attacked. I need to see it. Something odd has been happening.
Of course I got footage of it. I have eyes and ears everywhere.
Since you know a bit about me already, I have clones. But they are unreliable jerks. I kept asking them if they know anything. Seems like they're afraid of whatever this was, and refuse to answer me.
Kid, I have a question. clones are based off of your emotions, right?
Well, I assume so, yeah. My friend Azuku says number 2 is the lazy one, number 3 is the hot-headed idiot, number 4 is the know-it-all, but there's only been 3 of them. But I do realize one thing they all have in common. When I ask about a certain question about something, their eyes go wide, like they're scared. Then they leave immediately. I tried forcing them out, but nothing happens.
You have any anger inside of you, kid?
Normally never that much, yeah. I tried a trick at times, but it's very brief.
No, I mean, like, does any certain topics at school or relationship or friendship or...
Not much that gives me a rise like that, but I do recall something cold and dark when I try remembering things or try forcing my clones out.
Kid, what I'm about to say is gonna sound confusing, but your mind doesn't belong to you. Something deep inside of you, something maybe almost caged up, is in there somewhere. Take a walk with me.
My mind doesn't belong to me? What's that supposed to mean?
There are many instances where people's quirks control them. Kid, you are like that, but worse. You inherited your mother's quirks. Is in plural. It saddens me to say, more might have come along the way.
Wait, you know my mother? What was she like? My dad only told me very little about her. Sounds like you've known her for a while. And how her quirk works.
Don't get too ahead of yourself now. Look, kid. I'll tell you things you need to know. I don't want to go against your father's wishes about telling you things that he hasn't told you yet.
So Dad does know a little more than he leads on. So, this guy knows a lot. If I'm gonna learn anything, I'll have to play ball. I must figure out this quirk. I don't want it to become more dangerous than it already is. If I'm gonna protect folks, I must master it before it becomes a problem.
Alright, kid, you pass. Your training starts tomorrow. I want you to keep something very important in mind. Whatever path you choose will decide the whole fate of not just the world, but the universe itself.
Why do that big of a scale? It's not like I have powers of a god or something. Surely my mother had limits to her quirk. She did, right?
Oh, anyways, silly me. Look at that. I forgot I had to have that series phone call with your aunt. We will talk about this later, okay? I gotta talk to your father later as well.
Plans later tonight? I heard you were busy with Eli.
Oh, now I'm your honey, huh? Tell me why the kid is just finding out we've been together, Rumi.
Oh, you heard that? Well, Mr. Businessman, you were so busy back then, it just kind of skipped my mind.
Busy, you say? How can you forget something that important, sweetheart? You didn't even mention me the slightest bit at all.
Oh, well, silly old me. Time passes by real quick. But anywho, how's the training going?
I see what you're trying to do, love. This isn't the last of this conversation. Anyways, I secretly started his training today. I needed to know the kid I'm training, even though he's my nephew. What about your training?
She's, okay. Okay, so I may have probably gone a little overboard on her workout.
Rumi, what did you do?
Oh, not too much. She definitely is not passed out after a small sparring match and definitely doesn't have a big old bruise on her face. You got ice for that, right?
That poor kid. Anyways, in an hour or so, I'll be ready for plans. After today, love, I will have to be laser focused on training the kid.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get things sorted out, but hey, listen, anyways,
Something has been on my mind lately, Kenjiro. Henry was acting very strange back at the gym a couple of weeks ago. He was very eager to get you to train Eli. It's especially odd how Eli's quirk was from the sports festival. Is something up? Is my nephew in trouble and I don't know about it?
Sweetie, Henry always acting weird around when it comes to Eli. His son just got a very powerful quirk. And the reason why he asked me to train him was because I have known Henry for years. He knows how I see the world, and my quirk alone will be able to handle Eli's training. We talked about this as well. Eli, with or without a quirk, will always be special to all of us. He finally can just make a difference for his life and his friends. So nothing is wrong, love.
Alright then, Kenjiro. But hey, I'll call you back later. The kiddo is finally waking up.
Alright. I love you, carrots.
Okay, Kenjiro.
Okay, bye.
bye.
Mr. Gravi, are you awake?
What's up?
Follow me, sir, for breakfast. What are you doing, sir?
Kinda surprised the table is so big.
This and many rooms in this mansion has super big tables, almost to your height. Now, this way forward is where the breakfast hall is. Here you go, young master.
Thank you very much, Nathan. This looks pretty good.
Whoa. Slow down, kid. At least enjoy the old man's cooking.
Sorry. Just kinda happens. A lot lately, since my quirk. If you think that's worse, you should see how I get when I eat my dad's burgers. I bet you know my dad for some time now. You've had those before too?
Your father has really good burgers, kid. But he really do suck at naming them. I always did tell your father if he wasn't a cop, he would make one hell of a chef.
Sometimes I wonder why he never opened a restaurant.
Kid, you and me both know that your father is too stubborn to have a normal life like that.
You could say that again. There's never one time I don't see him super active, especially at the gym. Auntie Mirko was making him break a sweat, head to toe.
Yeah, she's giving your old man some workout tips to keep him active on his duty, so he won't break his back.
Speaking of workout, what's the main plan for today's training?
Okay, I see that you're very eager for training today. Okay then, the next test. What do you fear, kid?
Well, I don't know. Never really put it in the thought. I just kind of go with the moment, what I'm feeling, and feel things will be okay. It's a feeling that's hard to describe, because it differs a lot.
That's not quite what I'm looking for, kid. Don't worry. By the end of this training, we will know what you fear, okay? It's very important to this training.
So, how durable is this room? Don't want to break anything by mistake.
Well, don't worry about that, kid. This facility is made from the very material you're wearing as a suit or a watch right now.
It is. I've been meaning to ask where the materials came from. Same like my suit. They stand a lot. It fixes itself too.
Kid, it can do a lot more than you think. But what fun isn't in spoiling that?
So, what's the first thing to do?
To teach you fear.
Alright, where do we begin?